Alright, I hit the start streaming button. Let's see.
Let's see if it is not lying to us.
Uh, here, Arcady, I'll send over, the link. Oh, it says there. Are we live now? Alright,
Oh my
good.
god, it's working.
It's working! Alright,
Yeah.
let me know if this is too loud. It's probably too loud. Alright, how's that
From
for
what I
the
hear, it's
audio?
good. From what I can hear, it's good.
Okay, alright, good. Alright, I'm trying to start at like 5:30 because right now I'm in the middle of eating some mashed potatoes. There you go. There's a bit more in the background now. Alright, the stream's working. Alright. Alright, let's see if I can. Alright, can you see me flipping through the slides? Alright. Arcady? Oh, wait, no, not Arcady. I mean, Inari? There we go. Inari, you doing alright, or? Hmm. Oh, he just went off some. Okay, alright. Never mind then.
I've returned.
Oh, okay. Hey, I didn't hear if you said that you'd be heading out or not.
Oh, you didn't?
No, I think I either forgot or the audio wasn't good.
Oh.
But yeah, night. I'm glad you're here now. So everyone.
No.
Oh,
Yes?
I wanted to introduce the stream, but we still got time to kill. So were you gonna say something?
Oh no, I just had to go get something real quick. For myself. I have some coffee here. I'll need it.
So coffee. I I
I
mean,
always have coffee with me.
I mean, to be fair, the Kingdom Hearts 2 section, like, even after the Roxas epilogue, is like 2 or 3 slides longer than KH1.
I think I need some more.
So,
Especially because, fun fact, I don't think I have enough coffee for this.
if we're lucky, we'll be able to get through all of Kingdom Hearts 2 and some of Days. I mean, Days of Slides is like pretty short.
I have a feeling it will take time until we come to 3.
Just
It will take time.
just let me know how we're doing on time, because I don't want to. Yeah. Okay. Good. Also,
I just quieted myself.
Also, can you keep up with what Arcady is saying, or or I'll just do it. You know, I have my phone open. I'll see what Arcady is saying whenever they're messaging me in the Discord.
It would have been no problem. I would have be at home, but all I have right now. Wait, you know what? No, I can get my tablet too.
Oh.
I can go double.
Actually, Inari, you can also check out if there's anything going on with chat because I can't see chat on my end, nor do I want to.
You don't want to?
It's more fun if you read it like over to me.
Oh, fair. Fair.
So I can get everyone's attention.
So I shall do.
Yes. So, Arcady is asking, where did we last leave off? Well, let's see if I can turn the music down a little bit.
At the beginning of the prologue.
Yeah. Where
the ending of prologue section.
Yep. Where we last left off.
At the very beginning of chapter 1.
Yeah. Oh. There we go. Oh, there we go. Put my food aside. So where we last left off, we discovered who Roxas was. We learned his story. We learned that his reality is all digital, and his memories are slowly coming back to him. And it turns out that he is deeply connected to Sora and contains all the memories that Sora had. And he could not be complete without Sora. And he was also a part of Organization 13 as well. And he was deep friends with Axel. And now he rejoined with Sora, and this is like, hey, go back into Sora because you're not supposed to exist. And Ross is like, I don't want to. Okay, I want to. And then the title screen comes up.
Wasn't the prologue itself hours long? If I remember correctly.
The prologue, the prologue took 2 entire hours.
Yeah, and that sounds right to me.
And that
from the land.
And that was like only if you knew what you were doing.
True, if you just ran around and did other stuff.
Yeah, in reality, this epilogue took like 5 hours for like first-time players to get through.
My friend, it's a prologue. An epilogue means at the end of story.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, whoop. I always get those.
An epilogue. I didn't know we were already finished with the second one.
It's like how I always get like ascending and descending mixed up. Because they sound so similar, and they both kind of mean to rise or to slowly lower in a very elegant fashion.
Indeed. Fancy.
And speaking of elegance, it's time for Sora. It's time for Kingdom Hearts 2, everybody. Finally.
Time for trains.
Yeah. So, when Sora wakes up, Donald and Goofy also wake up from their pods as well. And whenever Jiminy opens his book to see what happened, because they have no memories of Castle Oblivion, like, at all. The only thing that is in Jiminy's notebook, it says, thank Naminé. And they have no idea who Naminé is, because their memories got erased of that.
Thank you, Naminé.
Oh yeah, Jiminy, he is still around. He has always been around. He will always be around.
Oh, he just was there always. Yeah. Don't question it. He was always there.
He's always in Sora's hoodie, maybe.
Yeah. Sometimes.
Yeah,
infrequently, but still there.
He eats the lice in Sora's hair to stay nutrients.
Indeed.
So whenever,
like a true flea would.
A true flea. Oh wait, no, he's a cricket. They don't eat bugs.
Yes, but but you described him more like a flea than a cricket.
I don't know why I thought of him as like a grasshopper at first.
I mean, his name is literally Jiminy Cricket.
Oh yeah. I think I'm more in like I think I always think about like the endearment word of cricket, like an insult. You cricket. I don't even know that that's a real thing people say.
I don't know.
But what is and isn't a real thing is these white squiggly guys attacking Sora. And Sora's like, what is that emblem on their heads? What is that? Oh yeah, and also Sora, he's still in his KH1 clothes, but he's grown up, so he looks very weird in this first section.
Ah, yes. Children clothes.
His knees are very visible. And his shoes are still Goofy. Unlike Goofy,
Well,
who's
at
right
least-
there.
Hey, you know what? At least he had oversized shoes on. Otherwise, his feet would have died long ago.
His feet would have torn through the shoes.
Yeah, that would have been worse.
Yeah.
It would have been so much worse.
Yes. So, while Sora is getting attacked by these white squiggly guys, they overwhelm our trio, and then King Mickey shows up out of nowhere and one-shots these guys. And
Sup?
he's got a black hood on, just like the organization. But as we've established, Mickey has already had a black coat because of what happened in Castle Oblivion. He still has his memories of Castle Oblivion, but just like Sora doesn't. Yeah. So then Mickey gives back the stuff that I don't know, Ansem, I guess, as took from Roxas all those weeks ago, and is like, here, Sora, take this. And he's like, oh hey, it's my stuff. I feel like I got jacked by like, I don't know, Ansem maybe, but I don't remember that. So then after getting jumped, he then finds this this purple wizard looking train that Roxas found in his 7 Wonders. And here in Twilight Town, Hainer, Pence, and Olette, the real Twilight Town, because the Twilight Town before was a digital copy that Roxas was shoved into. Sora says goodbye to Hainer, Pence, and Olette, and Sora's like, are you sure we haven't met before? And those guys are like, nah, I don't think so. And then Sora sheds a tear, very interestingly, on the bottom right there.
Sniff, sniff.
Sniff. Sniff. Just, and then the tear comes out.
I will never forget you. Forgets her immediately.
Goodness. But yeah, for like big Roxas fans, this is like an easy like easily gets someone to like cry. It almost made me cry. Because as like Roxas is like still in there, like that's the sign right there. But yeah. Now Sora, Donald, and Goofy go on this train and head off to I don't know, the green dimension. That'll make you happy, Sora. Look at all the green. So. So. After that, the train takes them to this weird castle called the Mysterious Tower. And whenever they arrive there, they find straight up Pete in a very interesting looking suit. His zipper is very big. But whenever Pete is trying to get into the Mysterious Tower, he looks over and sees Sora and the gang. And it turns out Pete can use Heartless too. But I guess anyone can just use Heartless, I guess.
Yes, this tower looks very much like a character on display here too.
Yeah.
Who could be the tower master? I don't know.
The
Maybe
tower
the guy
master.
that put his own hat on the top of the tower.
On top of the ting. So, yeah,
He
Pete.
just put his own cap on there, but
Cap.
bigger.
So, now, like, here, Pete just, has spills the beans on what he's doing. And he's trying to get Maleficent to help him out to conquer all the worlds and plunge them all into darkness. And so they can take over everything. And Sora reveals, yeah, no, Maleficent is just dead. Maleficent's gone. And Pete's like, what? Oh, come on. And we also find out here that Pete was causing trouble for ages, of course, because, it's Pete. And the way they imprisoned Pete to make sure that he wouldn't come back like he's doing right now was that they plunged him into another dimension just to keep him there. like for all we know, Pete could have just been like kicking over buckets of water or like saying really mean things to people. So they pretty much just sent him to the nightmare.
Isn't that just a normal Monday for Pete?
Yeah, so I guess they had enough of his shit, so they sent him to the nightmare dimension for literally doing harmless shit.
Yeah.
It's like making a mean face at a dog and then getting sent straight to hell immediately.
Oh boy.
Yeah. But that's
actually quite impressive.
Yeah. But yeah, now that that Sora, Dawn, and Goofy are going through the tower beating up Heartless, they find this guy called Master Yen Sid, who Dawn and Goofy know very well.
The guy that basically no one in Disney knows its name of.
Yeah. And Yen Sid is the guy from now on who explains everything and gives the task to all the important main characters of what they need to do. And Yen Sid has a very slow voice and very monotone too.
Yeah. For people who don't understand it, Yen Sid be the dude, the magic master from Fantasia.
Yes, he is. And
the guy that no one actually knows the name of. That no one really cares for because he only has like 5 minutes of actual screen time.
Yeah.
And will never be seen again after Fantasia.
and he's like, I am here to explain everything to you.
Continuous, do not explain anything.
Aren't you glad they picked the slowest speaking man to give you the details of everything important? That's literally him. That's literally him. Like, and he's in a lot of cutscenes after this game.
5 hours later.
Yeah.
So yeah, that is everything of the baseline of things that you need to know. Everything after will come in the next cutscene that I will be in. Be happy. See you.
I'll be in your heart. You'll be in my heart. From this day on, now and forever, my heart.
I don't want to have Yen Sid in my heart.
Yeah, he's probably...
my heart would have stopped during... Do you know how slow my heart would be if my heart was Yen Sid?
Your heart beats slower with, like, Yen Sid.
Oh.
Yeah. But,
You're good.
Yeah. But, now, Master Yen Sid explains everything, and that the worlds are once again being plunged into darkness, and the Heartless are running amok once again. And he explains that a new threat has risen, and that's where the new enemies, the squiggly guys, we finally know what they are now. They are called nobodies.
Oh no, the schoolies.
Yeah. So, before
Hey, nobody's perfect. But they are the nobodies, so they are perfect.
yeah. So, in the Kingdom Hearts universe, a person is made up of three things: a heart, a soul, and a body. A heart is someone's emotional
Oh yeah, Katie says, because we all know that Mickey fucks bishops up.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So, Katie, what do you think so far about the nobodies? Because we know nobody's perfect.
Yeah. And I will get into how these nobodies are, or what even they are.
Well, clearly the nobodies are somebody.
Well, somebodies are an actual term in Kingdom Hearts, so don't make jokes.
I know that they are. That's why I said it. So there are nobodies, somebodies. They're also heartless.
And we'll get into the two other enemy types.
Yeah, the heart full. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay, no, that's a joke.
So, a heart in the Kingdom Hearts universe is your emotional
Technically
soul.
speaking, the heart full are just normal people.
Yeah. The noblest, the strong-willed, if you will.
Yeah, that would be the heart full.
Yeah. So, the heart is someone's emotional soul. It is the thing that is comprised of both light and darkness through varying amounts of levels.
And then we have a complete opposite with the nobodies.
Mm-hmm. And the soul.
A body, but no soul.
The soul is the will and the thing that keeps the body and heart together. It also acts as your consciousness and your mind. So so whenever your soul leaves the body and your heart and body are still intact, you are just dead. Dead as a doornail. And finally, the body, the thing, the vessel that the heart and soul must enter in order to take form.
Oh, Piper, I just noticed something. Why is the stream just called My Broadcast?
Oh, whoops! I forgot to name it. I'll rename it. I'll rename it whenever the VOD goes up. I'll have a chance to rename it there.
Noticed.
Yeah. So, so with that being said, a soul, a somebody without a soul but with a heart and body is dead. But if a person loses their heart or it's overtaken by darkness, their heart becomes a heartless, and their soul and body become an empty shell and turn into
nobody.
Yep, nobodies.
So basically, they're just two the opposite of the same coin.
Yep.
So to say.
Yeah. And of course, without a heart, nobodies have no emotions and cannot feel said emotions. They have the memories of who they once were and how they acted.
They have the will.
Yeah.
But no. Basically, they are like soulless machines that just do whatever they feel is the right thing to do.
Yeah. They have memories of who they once were, and they very clearly try to act on like those memories and like try to like resemble something of who they once were, but it's all pointless because there's no emotion behind it. There's no heart behind it. It's like putting on a fake.
Yeah, it's basically just you could call it a machine, like an algorithm. I just continue doing whatever I did in my past. I just continue doing so.
Yeah, it's like putting on a fake smile when deep down inside you feel absolutely nothing.
Hmm.
And what determines a ranking system, because there's a ranking system with the nobodies, is how strong-willed your heart or soul was. So if you had some sort of like a tiny bit of like willpower within your heart or soul, you become a low-ranking nobody, which is both called a dusk and a creeper, which is right next to that dusk right
Aw,
there where it says
man.
low rank. Yeah, oh man. And if you have a sufficient enough will when you are a person, you will become a high-ranking nobody, which resemble the organization and very closely, which is these guys up here, and they're considerably much stronger than the low ranking. And finally, if your will is just like super strong, like absolute like mammoth of like willpower, your nobody will become something that resembles how you looked, but they'll be able to talk because nobodies can't talk, but the strong-willed can talk. And these strong-willed nobodies are what comprise Organization 13. Organization 13 is just a bunch of strong-willed nobodies, and they are
Um,
extremely powerful.
yes, extremely powerful and extremely emotionless. They will do whatever they need to do if it helps their cause. They have there's nothing they won't do for their cause. In that fact,
Yeah. Uh, oh yeah, and the most tragic thing about them is that they can't just like take a heart like the heartless can. Like with heartless, they're just like animals. While the nobodies, like they have thoughts. They have they're calculative. They perceive things better than what an animal would, which are the heartless. They all desperately want hearts, but they can't just take someone else's and put it within themselves because unfortunately that's not how that works. So they are just cursed to be without a heart until the Keyblade can defeat them, because the only thing that can defeat them is the Keyblade. Or, or, or actually no, uh, because Vexen died in Castle Oblivion to like fire explosion from Axel being a Chad. So yeah. So far, any questions? Because that was a lot of information that I just threw at you, Arcady. Oh, Arcady's typing.
Arkity barkity.
Oh, he's gotta go in like 20 or 30 minutes. All right. We'll probably stop like
Oh
midpoint
no.
then.
Hmm? Mm-hmm.
Arcady has his girlfriend's birthday tomorrow. Aw, that's
Oh
cute.
boy. That is adorable.
Well, we'll try to stop in like the midpoint here just to leave Arcady with something to look forward to whenever we come back. Let's see. So now with all that being said, uh, Soradon and Goofy get the gummy ship back, and now our adventure begins. And along the way, remember how Maleficent died in Kingdom Hearts 1 in the Hollow Bastion?
If you don't see the body, they're not dead.
we seen the body, and the body was literally brought to the mysterious tower, and it reformed back into Maleficent.
It is literally the most evilest being in the Disney universe.
Yeah,
She will survive.
yeah. Too bad we don't actually get to fight her like in this game, like we did in Kh2. We do fight Pete though, multiple times.
But the thing with her is that she became very sidetracked in Kh2, so
Yeah.
she got extremely sidelined for a new big baddie.
Yeah. And she's still actively trying to take over the worlds, but Pete gives her the information she needs, and she's like, "What? All my council from like before got like their asses kicked? Well, where are they now? Get them back, and also find some more people to recruit to our Disney Council of Villainy." Pete tries and does that, but of course is stopped at every point by Sora. And Sora, interestingly enough, gets these things called dry forms that he gets from the three fairies from Sleeping Beauty.
The arch nemesis.
Yes. And these dry forms, they're sick. They're just straight up sick. They're awesome.
But quite snazzy, to say.
Yeah. So, oh yeah, and somewhere in the middle of Sora exploring the worlds, Kyrie gets kidnapped by Axel and taken to the organization's headquarters. And that is both done off screen and on screen. Like how it happens is that Axel just like shows up on the Destiny Islands, and is like, "Hey, I'm here. I'm Axel. Got it memorized." And then a bunch of like stuff happens to Kyrie in that one scene. Pluto shows up. Some nobodies show up. You know, a dark portal shows up. A plane falls from the sky. Frieza appears. Tornadoes going everywhere.
Dun dun dun.
But yeah, main thing, Kyrie is kidnapped once again.
Yippee.
Yeah, boy. So.
I mean, hey, we definitely won't make that a trend or anything.
Yeah. At least Sora's got new drip. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him crossed up.
At least you don't see.
We don't see his cursed knees.
At least finally, his cursed kneecaps are.
Yeah. His drive form. One of his drive forms resemble his Kh2 outfit, but it's a lot better than him just showing knees. Like it's
so hyper.
Yeah, it's above his anti form, which you see on the screen. And
oh yeah,
it's sick. So
our Katie says it's as comprehensive as a Disney themed LSD trip.
So after all of this happens, eventually we get to the Hollow Bastion once again, and we see Tifa and Leon invading Ansem's lab.
Look, it's not Ansem.
Yeah, it's Ansem and also not Ansem, but we'll get into that here in a bit. And whenever Sora and the gang is going through a Tron world,
oh my God,
inspired by Tron,
it's that evil Mickey.
Yeah. They find
at least he definitely looks like him.
Yeah. They find behind the poster of Ansem, they find this blueprint or this writing on a wall that says DTD. That says, or they can only guess it's called Door to Darkness. And then Mickey shows up and says, "Gee, fellas, did somebody mention the Door to Darkness?" And then this amazing screenshot happens. Evil Mouse just standing there. He could not be in a more ridiculous pose.
And also, the hood makes him look so comically evil.
Yeah,
Like he's having like the biggest like evil grimace Mickey Mouse is capable of doing.
like, like he doesn't just like walk in like, "Hey, what's up?" He just stands there. He stands there for an entire
Motionless.
5 seconds of just that. It is
Hello,
hilarious.
Sora. Did you mention darkness?
So, speaking of
I
dark,
can tell you about darkness.
I can tell you. So, speaking of darkness, Sora shows like, yeah, this is Ansem. We fought him before, and he was very mean. And Riku's like, or not Riku, I mean, Mickey is like, that's not Ansem. They're like, what? Like, yeah, Ansem is like this like old guy. That's not Ansem. And they're like, who? Like, then who was the guy that says he was Ansem? And he's like, I don't know. But but he was a heartless, so his nobody has to be wandering around somewhere. And if his heartless was as strong as he was back in KH1, then maybe he's still around making some big moves. But before they can dwell on that,
Oh,
the castle gets stormed and invaded. And here in Radiant Garden, 1,000 Heartless show up and start wrecking shit.
are we not going to talk about uh, the two other people on the screen that were on the screen? Like,
Oh yeah, those are Leon and Tifa. They are Final Fantasy. They're just looking around Ansem stuff, trying to get some information. But that's all they do.
wait, isn't that Squall?
Isn't it what? Squall. Oh yeah, shit.
Squall.
Squall, Leon.
Squall is the one with the gun, with the blade gun.
I forget if he made him. I forget if his name changed back to Squall in this game. I doubt it did. So yeah, he's Leon still.
Well, technically it's correct because his name is Squall Leonhard.
Yeah, but
So they just took the Leon from his last name.
yeah, back in KH1, he changed his name to Leon because he was ashamed that he couldn't defend his world from the Heartless, which is very confusing and stupid.
Ah, yes, just take the name. Just take your last name and cut it in half. That would do a good name.
Mm-hmm. But oh yeah, and also Tifa Lockhart is here too. I won't.
Yeah.
I
It makes no sense, but
I have no idea how to rate her fit, honestly. It's good, but also
very
it could be
different.
better.
It could be better. It's very one tone,
Mm-hmm.
very one note. Oh, by the way, Arcadia says, so the Sora watches Maleficent come back to life, and then Pete's there too. And Mickey Mouse beats the ever-loving shit out of some people, and I swear, these mushroom kicks like a mule in heat, dude. So...
yeah. It only gets crazier from here.
Oh, you can't believe it.
Yep. We're back. So, with thousand Heartless show up, they wreck shit, and P and Maleficent are here
Oh
too.
my god.
Hmm.
It's Demix, the guy that beats you with a guitar.
Yeah, we'll get to Demix in a moment. So, P and Maleficent tried to command these random Heartless that showed up to try and fight off a bunch of nobodies that are also showing up here too.
Oh no, I really misread that.
What'd you misread?
Right under one of directly under the Maleficent, I thought it said attack the white fucks, sweet memory.
Attack the. Honestly, that's what she should have said. Honestly, that's what she basically said.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I just misread. It's a white fox.
those white fucks. And look, Pete's like, "What did you just say?" But
That was idiotic.
so
How could you be my helper?
how how could you be such a coward? So yeah, now Pete and Maleficent are here trying to use these Heartless to fight uh, a bunch of nobodies that also showed up. Surprisingly, the 1,000 Heartless that show up, not the doing of Pete and Maleficent, because they are definitely
Oh
not
damn.
strong enough to do that. So so yeah, Pete just like gets scared because these nobodies are just one-shotting like any Heartless they send after. And Pete understandably runs away from these weird humanoid things that can kill him like instantly with like one kick. So he just gets out of dodge, very understandably. And
I
Maleficent's
mean,
like,
if there was like hundreds of things that one hit you, yeah, I'd do that too.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And Maleficent's like, you coward bitch. Why'd you even like bring me? Why'd I even like help you at all? But
Mm.
yeah,
Because
Maleficent.
he was the only one that actually ever wanted to
Yeah,
help her do anything.
yeah. So Maleficent stays and tries to fight these nobodies. And meanwhile, uh, uh, Cloud and Sephiroth are also here, and they are fighting these Heartless as well. But then they meet eye to eye, and are like, ah, there you are, because with them it's just on site. It's just on site, and Sephiroth also
But anyway, they
reveals,
started blasting.
yeah. So Sephiroth also gives off some information to Sora because he meets him before he finds Cloud. And it's revealed here that Sephiroth is the darkness of Cloud's heart, which, if you know the Final Fantasy lore, this is very strange choice to do, even though like Sephiroth,
Technically, they're not the same person.
yeah, very strange actually, because they're
It,
not the same
I
person in the
mean,
actual lore.
technically, in their own lore, the only thing that they have in common is that he made Cloud think that he was Cloud,
Mm-hmm.
that he was someone else.
And there's a lot of silly lines like between these two, like Sephiroth going like light doesn't suit you, and then Cloud going shut up, just in like a monotone voice, just shut up.
It certainly doesn't.
Yeah. So whenever Sora's
Cloud is the furthest thing away from being a lightful and happy person.
yeah, yeah, bro. He's Cloud still got bandages on his sword because I guess
Man, what is he doing to his sword, man?
I don't know, his sword keeps getting boo boos.
Oh man.
Oh.
And then look at the pristine condition of Sephiroth's sword. Are we sure that he's not the light and Cloud the darkness?
Yeah. Oh yeah, Sephiroth's sword. Whenever I was getting the PNG for some of the slides, his sword would go like past the slide. So I had to, I had to angle it for this one very closely to make sure that that didn't happen, even though it's comedic that it does.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, do you want to explain these three little fairy-looking things, or?
I'm should I though?
Not really. So so we're just gonna ignore them, but they are also in the fight as well. So,
I mean, they're not that important to be honest.
yeah, they show up only here and then never again.
So should we just tell who they are?
Nah, we'll just
Or
skip
should
out.
we just fair aside?
Yeah. Yeah, we're running low on time because Arcades gotta get out in a few minutes. So, uh, so while Sora is going through some of the Heartless that show up here, Demix gets involved, who is a member of the organization, and and
No shit, Sherlock.
yeah, and and Demix,
It's not like he looks like all of them.
yeah, and has a very interesting personality. He flips from being like a coward and being very weird and silly to just like straight like super serious and like on like a dime, which
Oh no, he's tweaking.
mm-hmm. So so after Sora fights off Demix and beats him, uh, I have no idea if this fight is annoying or just good, just like all of the rest of the fights are in this game, except for like one or two, but we won't mention those. And after that Demix fight, uh, something something very crazy happens, which you can see on screen, and it's that Goofy gets hit by a boulder and dies.
Damn, I didn't know he was the evil witch from Snow White.
Oh yeah. But then after some time without him and Sora going through a bunch of Heartless, he comes back completely
look,
fine. Never mind, he's okay. It did give Mickey an opportunity to be like, they'll pay for this, to take off his hood
So
and summon his Keyblade.
that he definitely always had at all times.
Mm-hmm.
It definitely does not look like a reverse version of Sora's Key.
Yeah, there's a lore reason for that, but it's only explained in the Ultimania, and I don't want to talk about the Ultimania or the Nomura interviews at all because they actively ruin the story, which we'll get into after Kingdom Hearts 2. Or
All right.
yeah.
I actually don't know about Ultimania, so I'm looking forward to knowing about anything about it.
I know some very silly and stupid things that got retconned out of existence in the Ultimanias and the interviews, but we'll get to that when we get to it. We'll save that for last. Uh, Once Sora gets Goofy back, and Donald cries over Goofy almost dying, our trio finally gets to those 1,000 Heartless that were destroying everything, and it's finally revealed who the leader of Organization 13 is. This guy takes off his hood, and he looks a lot like Ansem. But he's got Sephiroth hair. That's a trend with a lot of these organization members. They just have varying colors of Sephiroth hair.
Oh my god, in reality, they're just all Final Fantasy characters in their haunt.
Always has been. So
it has all been Final Fantasy this whole time.
Yeah. So after this, Mickey explains who Ansem and this other guy is. So a long time ago, Mickey was with Ansem, the real Ansem. Ansem the Wise is what he will be called from here on out. This Ansem was experimenting on hearts, not on the darkness of hearts, but just like how the heart functions and everything. Nothing too extreme. he also had an apprentice known as Xehanort. And Xehanort really.
Oh no.
Mhm. And Xehanort really liked the idea of darkness and wanting to experiment on what darkness is when it comes to the heart. But Ansem forbids Xehanort from doing those experiments and sends him off on his way. All of this happens while Mickey is just standing there in a room with them. It's like two parents arguing and the child is just standing right in the middle of them, not knowing what's going on.
The funny thing is, we all thought, oh my god, Anson's oh bad, he's the bad guy. But in reality, he was the only like reasonable dude in the room.
So, since Xehanort is a big darkness weirdo, after he got
He's a
rejected,
simp for darkness.
yeah, after he
A
got
true simp for the darkness.
a true SIMP, after he got rejected, he went and made himself into a Heartless, which is Ansem, or Xehanort's Heartless, as he's known as in this game, and his soul and body became this guy who names himself Xemnas, Xehanort's nobody and the leader of Organization 13.
Dun dun dun.
And oh yeah, I want to see what Arcady is saying. Literally the only clip I've seen outside of streams is Donald crying over Goofy's corpse. Oh, okay, he says penis. All right. So, after all of this is revealed, because it's revealed in many, many cutscenes, Sora eventually defeats the 1,000 Heartless battle, which is actually very epic in game. Another organization member shows up known as Syax, and he spills the beans on everything. So,
you mean just like our favorite magician did?
Yeah.
Just a little bit faster.
Yes. So, the organization.
Also, Arcade says, literally, I remember this. Literally, the only clip I've ever seen outside of streams is Donald fucking crying over Goofy's corpse.
Goopsy? Is that what you're gonna say?
Yes.
Gonald
Gonald
and Goopsy.
Exactly.
Yeah. Alright. So, the Organization 13's plan is to use Sora and his Keyblade to fight a bunch of emblemed Heartless, because whenever the Keyblade, in Sora's case, is defeated, the hearts of the emblemed Heartless go to this artificial Kingdom Hearts they're making, because they can't just get a heart on their own normally, because...
They said the title, he said the thing.
Yep, he said the thing.
Kingdom Hearts!
Yep. Only Kingdom Hearts is the thing that can give all these nobodies and every other nobody a heart, so they can finally truly belong in existence.
Be somebody.
Yeah, they can finally be a person and feel emotions once again. Maleficent tries to step in, but is easily bodied, so she's just out of there. And
I love how you color the names every single time.
Mm-hmm. And now Sora is left with a dilemma. He has to fight the Heartless. He has to defeat the darkness in order to save his friends. But by doing so, he's just making the organization their artificial Kingdom Hearts, and the thing they need to pretty much get their own hearts and do something else with it that's very bad, because using a bunch of Heartless is already a red flag. So yeah, Sora just at this point just doesn't know what to do anymore. He has to fight, so he has to just do what he has always done and just hope that he can stop Organization 13 in once they get their Kingdom Hearts. Oh yeah, Syx also reveals that Kyrie is in their castle, so he has that to look forward to as well. And before Sora, Donald, and Goofy get overwhelmed by Heartless, Maleficent actually comes back to save them, and they escape in one piece finally. Uh, any questions, Arcady, or is this around the time where you gotta go? All right, uh, all right. Arcady says he's gotta go, so yeah. We gotta
Oh,
leave things off on here on a high note. Mm. But we'll try and pick this back up whenever Joey can come back because today's Father's Day. Happy Father's Day. And Joey wanted to stream and then spend time with his father.
hmm
So, yeah. Any thoughts on Kingdom Hearts so far, Inari?
No specific question from me. No, but I'm going now. Okay, Katie doesn't have a question either.
Yeah. All right, good. I'm glad everyone is following along because
Yes.
this
So,
game still continues the trend of introducing a ton of stuff, not doing anything with it after the installment, until it does after like 2 or 3 installments down the line.
I love Kingdom Hearts' storytelling because it has no actual end or beginning.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like we have the little sparks it gives us, and someday those sparks will do eventually something at some point.
Mm-hmm. And we just have to keep
But we
that
shall
in our
never
minds
know
in the
when.
background. But yeah, this is a
We just have
very
to wait.
great stopping point here. I hope I hope you enjoyed your time here in Ari for how short it
Yeah.
was. We got through
Just remember, change the name of the broadcast.
yeah. Let's see. We got through one,
Mm-mm.
2, 3, 4. We got through 10 slides today.
Yeah. Is it like half, or did we not even get past the half?
Yeah. It's the halfway point in the game, but there's like probably like 4 or 5 more slides to go.
Oh boy,
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Yeah. So
Next time we shall have all of us together again.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
Uh, uh, see you VOD watchers next time.
See ya.
Goodbye.
Bye bye.
Have a good night, everybody, and happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day.